Hello there, Leo. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly video tarot forecast. This forecast is for the week of March the 3rd through the 9th. We are going to be putting down one card per sign and let you see a little bit more than the shadow there, I guess. One card per day, I should say. And we're going to be looking at not only the cards, but also any kind of psychic, intuitive hits that come up with those cards to get our themes for the week. If you would like to support this channel, feel free to put a comment down below, share this video out, put a thumbs up. All of that stuff is greatly appreciated. If you would like to support financially, there is a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description box below. Never required, always appreciated, of course. And if you would like to book a reading or a Reiki session or whatever with me, you can see all my services on my website on the screen. All my contact information is there. If you have any questions after looking at that, feel free to reach out to me, or if you just want to reach out and schedule, that's awesome too. All right, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek at what you have, Leos. First of all, we're starting off Monday with the Judgment card coming up. This is the Judgment card actually in reverse. You can see the sky is actually closer to me here at the bottom. And so when we have the Judgment card in reverse, this is really telling me that you have the opportunity to go back to something from the past, whether it's a place, whether it's a job, whether it's a type of work, sometimes even a relationship. But you have this opportunity to go back to something that you used to put your energy and effort into from the past. And basically what you're doing is you're deciding, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to. Didn't seem like it was fair. I left it for a reason. I don't want to go back to that. Okay, so that's what we have coming up there. And actually, I called that the Judgment card. It's actually the Justice card in reverse. I apologize. So Tuesday, we have the Magician card coming up. The Magician is just telling me that on Tuesday, you are manifesting those things that you want to manifest in your life. You know how to take what you've got right in front of you and make that into what you actually want. I love it. Wednesday, Seven of Wands coming up in reverse. When we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, this talks about letting down our standards, letting down our guard, maybe even being a little bit vulnerable. So this can talk about really opening up to another person, maybe sharing some things that you would not normally share with them. This can also talk about lowering your boundaries in other ways as well. Maybe you told somebody, I will never do blah, 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 blah. And yet, you may find yourself doing blah, 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 blah. All right, let's see. I'm sure you have a good reason. Thursday, we have the Eight of Pentacles showing up here. This just tells me that you're getting some work done. You're getting some work accomplished. So this can be that you're getting some self-work done. It can also be that you're getting work done for your employer, or you can be getting work done around the house or even doing some volunteer work. But this is very productive time when we have the Eight of Pentacles showing up here. Friday, we have the Knight of Swords coming up in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse is saying that there's somebody in your sphere of influence. They have a little bit of a wackadoo kind of idea. They've kind of gone off half-cocked, and they're looking for other people to join their cause. And so they may be approaching you, asking you to join their cause as well. Best advice here is don't do it, man. Because sooner or later, they're going to get all the information, and then they're going to realize that what they started is not really cool at all anyway. So then they're going to be looking for, guess what? Scapegoats. Do you want to be a scapegoat? No. Avoid that however you can. That's all I have to say about that. Now, let's look at your weekend. Pretty good weekend, actually, showing up here. You've got a Seven of Pentacles. This talks about payday, being paid. This is being paid for somewhere where you put energy or effort into. So usually this is payday from work. If you own your own business, this can be payday from a contract or whatever. Sometimes this is a payday, like if you're just doing something on the side, you could be getting a payday on a Saturday. We like it when it comes up right side up. That means there's no problems with that payday. It comes in on time. It's the full amount, all that kind of good stuff. So we really like to see that. And then on Sunday, you guys come to see me and get a reading. I'm just messing with you. We do have the High Priestess that shows up on Sunday. And so this really is telling me that you guys, it's a good time to pay attention to your intuition. It is also actually technically a good time to get a reading too if you feel like there's something that you really can't tap into for yourself. But for most of you, this is going to be more of a time to tune into spiritual things and a time to really pay attention to your own intuition and build that spiritual practice, or maybe sink back into that spiritual practice if you've sort of walked away from it. Okay, so that's what we have for the week. What do we want to look at and clarify? I want to see what this person is going on about here. What is this person trying to get you sucked into? Is this in personal life? Is this in work life? What is this all about? And we are shuffling the Lenormand. I guess I could do that on the camera. I like to use the Lenormand for my clarifiers sometimes, not always. Sometimes though. What is this all about with this person coming in half-cocked, trying to get other people all stirred up? This is basically a rabble-rouser. It's like a rabble-rouser without a clue. Or a rebel without a clue, maybe. All right, let's take a peek. What's this all about? Okay, whatever this is, it's about something that's happening at a distance. That's interesting. That's really interesting what we have coming up here, because the ship talks about things that happen at a distance. So this can be something that, is actually happening online. Could be. The lilies have to do with peacefulness, maybe old age, peacefulness though. And the moon has to do with reflection. This is thinking things through, reflection, looking back and kind of mirroring back to people sometimes. I want to see what's the problem here, because so far I really don't see why this guy is having a problem, this guy or this gal, this rabble-rouser. This is going to be a rabble-rouser, definitely at a distance, though. Yeah, there's something new that they want to bring an upgrade to at a distance. And they want you to be part of the deal, part of upgrading this new thing. Tell me a little more about this new thing. What's this new thing all about? Hmm. All right. So upgrading a new thing of peacefulness. We already know they're a rabble-rouser. Yeah. Chewing through the wittiness of the fox. They're not that smart. They're not that bright. They're not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Yeah, I think what's going on here is somebody is having an upgrade, and I think the person having an upgrade is a female. I'm not sure if that's going to be you. It very well could be, especially if you're a female watching. If you're not a female watching, so sorry, it's not you. That's just how the Lenormand works. So you may have a front row seat to all of this, but I think that there's something going on here. This person is basically trying to block an upgrade of peace and good common sense with this reflection card. That this woman, maybe even you, are trying to bring in. So it's interesting, and it looks like they may also be trying to get the boss involved too with that bear card. And this is all happening long distance, so this is all happening online. It's all happening from a distance. But I think that this is actually somebody may even be coming against you rather than wanting you to come into their situation. You're just trying to have peacefulness, upgrade some kind of new thing that you've got going so that you can have some peacefulness or keep peacefulness so you can do that. I'm telling you, this person is not too sharp. Not too sharp. Yep. You may even be getting some kind of promotion or being talked about for a promotion, and they're trying to come against that. So this is, you know how you have conversations with people sometimes, and sometimes The other person is just saying things that just don't make sense. But they believe them. They believe them heavily. That's this person. They're saying some things that just don't make sense. Whether they're coming at you or coming at somebody else, they're saying some things that just don't make sense at all, but they totally believe them. And so you get the joy of, I would try to just avoid them. Or you get the joy of trying to show them a different way to look at things, which Knight of Swords, especially when he comes up as not the sharpest knife in the drawer in the Lenormand, I don't know how receptive they're going to be to new ideas. This is one of those things that I think you just kind of have to avoid and sort of let the wind blow it away, basically, is what I think. All right, so that's what you've got there, Leos. I hope that you have a fantastic week. Don't let this person get to you at all. And if I don't see you here for a reading or a Reiki session between now and then I will see you back on the next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.